Hello my friends, Norma-Jean here. I have a little quick dish for you today. Pasta Fazool, aka pasta fagioli, aka pasta and beans, whatever you want to call it. But what's a little different about this one today is I'm going to show you the quick version. This is the I worked all day version, and I feel like having something good. And what do I have in the house to cook? Well, pasta Fazool never fails. With a piece of bread, you've got a meal. So this is what you're going to need, and I'm going to show you. Again, this is a quick pasta Fazool. I've got fresh garlic. I have a half an onion. I have some fresh basil leaves. I have some ditalini pasta. Canned cannellini beans. These are going to get drained and rinsed. Hunt's tomato sauce. Love it for this quick pasta Fazool. Some olive oil. And a little salt and pepper, my friends, and you will be surprised how good this tastes. So let me prep some of this for you, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I prepped the garlic. Nice rough chop on the garlic. Fine chop on the onion. I have a little, just a small Dutch oven. Okay, this is just a little something for me. You know what, I'll eat this tonight and I'll have it for some lunch tomorrow. So, as usual, we're gonna start this with some olive oil in the bottom of the pan. Now, there is no meat to start this with. We're only starting it with the onion and the garlic. And believe me, my friends, it is enough flavor. And when you try it, you will see for yourself. Listen, in the wintertime, I make pasta and beans, pasta fagioli, pasta Fazool. I make it all kinds of fancy ways. I start it with pepperoni or some ham, you know, and you put the vegetables in it, carrot, celery, onions, and that's a beautiful dish. But, like I said, I worked today. I wanted something good, and I wanted it quick, and my mother used to make it like this, really quick. Oh, and I can still taste it from when I was a kid. So, anyway, garlic and onion into here. Of course, you gotta put a little salt in there. So I'm gonna go with about a couple of tablespoons of salt. I'm gonna do a little shake of black pepper, and that's it. This is my base. This is gonna go on the stove. I'm gonna turn it up high. In the meantime, what I did when I prepped those was I got my pan of water going for the ditalini. You'll see you can make this within 30 minutes. You'll be sitting down eating pasta and beans. Here's a look at what's going on in the bottom of the pan. Really brought that up to a nice sizzle. Get the flavor of the garlic and the onion in the oil. And I'm going to do one little more thing to this. Just a little, ever so slight sprinkle of the red pepper flakes. Just brings another level to the flavor. Okay, smells very flavorful. The garlic and the onion are just right. Now we're gonna take and we're gonna add, and this is just a little, what is this? 8-ounce can of Hunt sauce. That's all you need. Okay, give it a little stir. In this cup, I have about 1 3/4 cups of fluid. I put a little bit of regular water, and I took some of the pasta water from the boiling ditalini. Gonna put this in, put your heat up high. Come right up to a nice simmer. Beautiful. Into this, the drained and rinsed cannellini beans. They're in. It's looking good. Let's see, this pan's way too hot for me to pick up. Let me just give you a look. I mean, really, what's it look like? Not much right now. You can see it, but okay. Not a whole lot of liquid in there. I don't want to, listen, I'm making this for myself. I told you this is a nice, quick one. Nice and quick. You know, everything old is new again. And all these old dishes are getting very trendy. My mother used to tell me that her father would not let my grandmother make pasta Fazool. He would say that's for poor people. He wanted meat. Isn't that something? That's how they thought. Now, pasta Fazool is on restaurant menus everywhere, and some good restaurants, really good restaurants. So, not so much of a poor man's dish anymore. So, anyway, you're going to bring this up to a nice simmer. It's almost there. And when it's there, I'll be right back to finish this off. Okay, I let this simmer for about 10 minutes. Beautiful, beautiful smell. I'm going to add the ditalini pasta to it. I'm going to lower that heat down. The pasta doesn't need to cook anymore. I fully cooked the pasta. The end, I'm going to sprinkle that nice fresh basil in there. There's another little level of flavor. Give it a turn. And in under 25 minutes, there's dinner. Just leave it on low for a few minutes. Shut it off. I'm going to bowl it up, and I'm going to show you just how good it looks in 30 minutes. Okay, so I let that settle just for a few minutes. Tremendous. Oh boy. Oh, it smells so good. Let me put some in a bowl for you so you can see just how good it looks. Look at that. Now, I'm not kidding. I did this in under 30 minutes. Look at that pasta and beans. Now listen, I told you, in the winter time, when I'm trying to make a pasta, let me call it pasta Fazool for you so I don't get corrected. I can get fancy with it, you know, some people put chicken broth and a lot of other add-ins, but you know, I'm all about, let me try to make it simple for you and you can have this nice hearty food. I mean, most of these things, again, you probably have in your house. Can of cannellini beans, olive oil, ditalini pasta, hunt sauce. Who doesn't have hunt sauce in their house? I mean, that's a staple in my house. I always have a couple little cans of hunt sauce in the house because you can do anything with it. So, anyway, nice and easy. When you had a long day at work and you feel like having something good, but you don't really feel like making a mess and you don't want to cook, this was 2 pans and a strainer. Let me get a spoon. I'm dying to taste it. I am really hungry because I did work today. I mean, it's beautiful. I sprinkled a little Parmesan cheese on top. You got the fresh basil in there. This is really hot, but I need to taste it in front of you. I really do. Let me get a napkin ready. Okay. As you know me, I like to taste it in front of you, and I want to make sure that it tastes good, and you'll be able to tell by the expression on my face. Believe me if you want. Don't believe me if you don't want to. Fabulous bowl of pasta Fazool. Under 30 minutes. Nothing fancy in there. Just really good, hearty eating during the week when you want something good. Grab a loaf of bread on the way home and you've got dinner. I hope you enjoyed this. This is your weekday pasta Fazool. I will see you again soon. Take care.